pimpin', diddy boppin', moving to the left. Just keep the swag tight, bring it back to the right. SpinCycle, 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 SpinCycle. I'm stepping out of it, and they, had went their separate ways from that night. And I could also, remember hearing a story of my father trying to kill himself in front of mother. Like, he locked her in the garage and had took a chain and was, had hung it from the top of the garage and was trying to hang himself. But it didn't work out. So something had happened with the chain and it didn't work out. So they, I feel like, she got out of witnessing that one. And then maybe a couple of days later, he had went to his mom's house. And like I said, they never got that closure from her dying on his birthday and him not having to say but another time he had took his gun and he went and laid on his mother's grave and he tried to shoot himself, but the gun, it just wouldn't. I don't know, like, I can't say that it just wasn't his time at that time, but for some reason, the gun didn't work. And so he had escaped at that time. And then, the last time he had went to his mom's house and he sat there, nobody was there because, my uncle and my cousin had lived with my grandma and they still owned the house at the time. So nobody was there. And, that's when he actually sat down and wrote the letter out. And he went down a little bit down into the field, and that's where he actually committed suicide.
Really? I remember, I knew he committed suicide, but I never knew why. I never knew how or when.
Yeah, he hung himself. We had Mr. Rubin live down, a couple houses from my grandma. It was only their 2 houses on the land. So you could actually see from my grandma's house, Mr. Rubin's house. And actually, when he did it, like, Mr. Rubin was up at his house, but I guess wherever my father was at when he did it, I'm just keeping it real. I'm being real. I guess from when he came out of the tree, the sound that was heard made Mr. Rubin like, what was that? To go see what that sound was, and that's how he had found my father, and that's how somebody actually knew what had taken place. At the time, like I say, I was in school, and I remember, shout out Bird, my best friend, you know what I'm saying? He lived right around the corner from me, you know what I'm saying? So I jumped the fence, I'd be in his backyard, and his grandfather's also a pastor, and I spent a lot of time over there, and we was going to have a skating party for the church. I just remember me and Bird walking home. Before we could even walk home, we pretty much got down to the corner. I seen my cousins there, and so he was pretty much telling me I have to get in the van and come with them. And I didn't understand, but when I got in the van, I seen my sister was upset. I seen my brother in there, and I still hadn't known what happened. And then they had took us back up to the house, and one of my other cousins came and was discussing it with my cousin that had picked us up, and that's how I actually found out the situation on what had happened. And yeah, man, like it's been crazy ever since then.
Unfortunately, from Patricia says, unfortunately, in our parents' generation, they just didn't talk about things. It was kids are seen and not heard. Unfortunately, they turned into adults. And parents with the same mindset. True, we just keep passing it on.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it definitely, goes.
Good assessment right there.
Yeah, that's what I said. Patricia is an angel, man. Like she could definitely.
I need to know. Can you put your
podcast or something so how we can definitely shout you out, man? Yeah, like I say,
check you out.
I watch you. You know what I'm saying? And you have good shows, and you definitely, like I said, you're definitely an angel. You were put here. You were definitely put here to help, and I truly believe that. I truly believe that. Right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And you're welcome. Cause like I said, man, ever since I watched the first one, you've been
No doubt. Thank you.
you know the journey. Make sure you yes, that is exactly it. Cause I remember your
What's up,
first.
Britt? How
Yeah,
you doing?
I remember your first one. I was tuning in, so I remember the journey. Yes, make sure y'all go and if
Is it on Facebook or
right,
YouTube?
right.
It's
I
on
want to
Facebook.
say it's on her Facebook Live. So
Okay.
you see Patricia Combs
I'm gonna add
Olds
you now.
in the comment, man. Go lock that name in and you know, check her out. You know, and from there you'll find out if it's a place you can go to subscribe. Which I'm sure she'll be on that soon. So, like I say, man, I enjoy listening to your messages and your words because you're here for insight to people, man. I believe if somebody is suffering from something, if they give you a call, that you could definitely help them out on their journey.
So, Britt says, you really never know what someone's going through. A lot of people just think it's beneath them to get mental health services.
You're very correct. Like that is the very true, and that's what I would like to see people come out of. And I mean, it could be, but it could be the end before they come out of it, and that's what's so sad about the whole thing on depression is it is an illness, and you know it's something to where maybe people don't know how, or like I say, some people's pride just won't let them talk to somebody else, and
I have those issues. I don't.
Yeah,
I hold a lot of stuff in, man. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I'm definitely that person. Like I say, I'm not one that I don't feel like, you know, I don't run to Facebook and I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't seek satisfaction when it comes to my problems. You know, when I'm having problems, it's you know, I keep it to myself, you know, like I don't.
But you know what? Pain sells in this time of day, man. We make fun of everything. We see Will Smith going through it and we laugh, we do memes. I'm guilty of it.
Yeah, definitely.
He's just as human as me. He's just a lot more people know him and know who he is.
Yeah, but honestly, I feel like you know that man, it had to be stemming from problems probably with him and Jada. You know, like you know, I feel like it had to stem from maybe the problems with him and Jada, and just like I say, when that just put him over the edge because. For you to lose it like that in front of the world, you're really suffering from something because you lost it in front of the world, not just the people that was there at the event. This was televised on national TV and you lost it. That is depression, you know? Like to me, that is depression.
Tick says mental health as well. 100, brother.
Yeah. Definitely,
you gotta keep your mental and you gotta keep it in check, man. Because if you don't, man, we've grown up with a lot of people that's kind of lost it, man. Not to be in a negative way, you know what I mean? Just to simplify the term, you know what I mean?
Facts.
You know,
so like my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? I went to school with. I won't, you know, I'm not gonna say no names, but they you know what I'm saying? I never knew going through school that they suffered from depression, you know, because they hid it so well and was so talented at what he was doing. So it was nothing that was you know catchable, like I said. And then
no signs, no
nothing. And then later in life,
it just happened like that, man.
Right, later in life, I don't know if he wasn't taking meds or what, but I just know you could definitely see the change in this man. So it was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like I even, you know, once again, I lend a hand to help.
So Britt says, let me cut you off. And even for kids and testing for autism and IEP,